Well, the Parkland boys volleyball team suffered their first loss of the season against Emmaus. They're 5-1. They're taking on Penridge tonight, but one of their players is really beating the odds compared to the other guys.
Yeah, facing his own adversity head-on without complaints and going all in for his team. Megan Caffrey had a chance to get to know the Trojan junior and has his story.
Ryan Parry is a junior on the Parkland volleyball team, and he brings more than just his athletic talents to the Trojans.
He's a funny kid. The guys the other day were talking on the bench that Ryan has like the best jokes on the bench, and he's always the one that's like in the game, focused, and he's picking up on little things. Having a player on the bench that is still focused like that, with all the variables that are in play, is it's great. Just because I can always rely on him to kind of get in there and just do the things we need to do, even in clutch situations, because I know he's been paying attention the whole time.
Attention to detail is part of everyday life for the 17-year-old who was born deaf. The junior took up volleyball in the 7th grade, and since then it's become more than just a sport for him.
Being deaf shouldn't hold you back. You have to overcome that obstacle and just put yourself out there, and then you can be part of something. In volleyball taught me that I can be part of something, and it's been great.
In one of the most competitive programs in the Lehigh Valley, Ryan continues to work hard and get varsity minutes despite his everyday obstacle.
A lot of kids get out there and they don't perform well just from the physical aspect of it, from just being nervous and those kind of things. And Ryan has all that just like they do, and he has an extra piece where he can't sometimes hear the whistle being blown, or a coach yelling to him, or a teammate telling him that they got the ball versus him saying he's got to get it. So when kids realize that he's got that going against him too, they start to appreciate, like, well, I don't have that going against me. I should just probably play the game like he is and not think about those things.
One of the most vocal team sports, volleyball presents its challenges for Ryan, but he and his teammates have learned other ways to communicate.
Sometimes when the ball comes in between me and a teammate, we don't know who to get it, and I never know when they call a ball. But I taught them that they need to learn to wave me off or just scream ball, or I got it really loud, and then that's when I know they got it.
Though he and his teammates have a system on the court, Ryan also utilizes an interpreter on the sidelines.
Sometimes he'll look over at me and I'll just interpret what the coach is saying, so that way he has an idea of where he needs to be on position, or what he needs to work on, or what he can improve on.
Pauline is one of several interpreters Ryan has worked with over the years, each having the chance to get to know him beyond his limitations, both on and off the court.
Being deaf is not his label. It's really who he is, his whole package. He's just an incredible, bright, wonderful personality. He's got the whole package.
And Ryan's impact has reached far beyond just the Parkland volleyball community.
He's just an amazing kid. He works hard for everything that he does, because deaf kids sometimes in a hearing world can be pushed to the side. But Ryan works very hard for everything that he does in school, in sports, just being who he is,
And as Ryan continues to work hard, he hopes how he attacks his own adversity can be an example for others.
Don't let being deaf hold you back. All those deaf people out there, just know that you can get through everything. You're probably going through some hard times right now being deaf, but don't let that stop you. You will get there.
At Parkland High School, I'm Megan Caffrey for 2 Sports.
What a great message, and a great job by him to help really push through that, and also inspire some others to really realize that they can attack obstacles head on just like that, and having an effect across the volleyball community too. Sue Arndt, of course, from Northampton. I know he plays with the Freedom coach as well in club volleyball, so working really hard and helping make that Parkland team better.
I'm glad we were able to tell that story. There's something that you would never know, seeing the Parkland volleyball team and the way they've been playing over his past 3 years there. It's really cool to see a kid like that beating the odds. Well, as we see some of these kids committing to colleges, they're in their last bout.